you'd be surprised. Like they will pay a significant amount of money if you have the right audience.
Making content or YouTube videos is a vessel for us to share with the world our passion and our interests.
Getting some money from the content that you're doing.
Elon's working on Neuralink, bro. All you need to do is have like a connection to your brain. Your brain's gonna create the sound waves for you, and you can just sit here. Perfect acoustics all the way. Revenue, the streams of revenue for me are.
Like when did you start making music? How did that even come to be something? And like why did you start making videos on YouTube?
So I come from I'm an East Indian person. I'm Sikh,
Mm,
and my family were generally we don't go the creative route in our culture. So me being someone that just happened to find something and having incredibly supportive parents
mm,
early on, they kind of they bought me my first gear, the studio desks that you've seen in my previous videos. They bought it for me when I graduated high school as like a grad gift.
wow.
They put me through music production school and all that. So that's like I had a big supportive. So I had a lot of support from my family to help
Mm,
me get to where I am today. No one in my family makes music. No one knows how to play any instruments. So it's kind of a surprise for everyone when I started. I started back like 15 years ago at this point, give or take a year or so. Like grade seven when I got like a copy of Contact, and I was trying to figure out if that's how you make beats with things. Turns out it was just a VST. I didn't even know what a VST was. I just thought I saw Contact on a YouTube video. I'm like, oh, I need that to make beats
mhm,
and stuff. You figure it out.
mhm.
And here we are today. So just I started to make content because I thought I love making music. I can post beats online as much as I want, but I have to find a different vessel. That's something Ocean said to us one time. He's like, making content or YouTube videos is a vessel for us to share with the world our passion and our interests. And so I mean I love being creative as in different ways as I can. So videos is one of them, and then just studied as many people as I can, still studying people to try and make better content, and that brings us to where we are today, man. Talking with RMC Beats, running it here.
That's dope, man. Honestly, like it feels, I know that we're just starting off as a music producer community. It's still very small. Some people may say saturated. I don't think it's saturated at all. If anything, it's like we need more. And I feel like we're just starting off. Do you like when you start making a video or something, like how do you plan it out? Do you just go like I have this idea, I'm gonna script it out, or you just go like naturally and you improvise all the way through?
So what I like, uh, here's how I can break it down. The inspiration can come from a lot of different places. Sometimes it could just be, hey, Simon Servita dropped a video and this is the topic. I wonder what I could do with the same video. So they say great artists steal. So I try to, take inspiration from people whose videos are already doing well, because just because someone has a great video, just because someone, for example, made a Baby Keem type beat, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean that someone else couldn't make something slightly different or a different vibe or a different bounce. Same thing applies for videos. You can take inspiration from anything or anyone and bring it to your own community. Something that we're kind of noticing right now within our YouTube content creator spaces, we're taking inspiration from a plethora of different types of creators, from Emma Chamberlain's vloggy styles
Mm-hmm.
to Peter McKinnon's film and photography, right?
Right.
So we're bringing inspiration from different areas to try and keep our community interested and engaged, because at the end of the
Right.
day, a lot of the people that are watching your content, my content, Simon's, Kyle's, Ocean's content, we are deeply passionate people, and we have a deep interest for creating music, whatever that might be, and to watch someone else doing exactly what it is that we want to hopefully accomplish one day not only brings us entertainment, it brings us satisfaction, joy, peace. So um, that's just that's one way I come up with with content. I'm a big user of a software called Notion,
Mm-hmm.
which is a productivity tool, which is basically like your own hub for all types of content. You can have spreadsheets, you can have text documents, links, embed stuff, and it's a very powerful tool. And I basically dump video ideas into that. Whatever I see online, if someone has a video about, I don't know, 5 photography hacks that I could never live without, just change
Hmm.
photography with music production, and all of a sudden you have a new video idea related to
Uh,
your own content.
that's some really good gems. I mean, I never even thought of it like that. Because usually people that make beats or make music and stuff in the YouTube space, they kind of just stay in that bubble. I know there's a lot of other people that like you or other that have said before that they tend to have other channels they look at, they watch. Like you said, like Peter McKinnon is can be definitely be one of them. I recently discovered a guy named Nicholas Crystal. I don't know if you heard of him, but
No, I haven't
his
heard of
YouTube
them.
videos are like amazing. Like I'm like, there's no way this guy like he has to have a whole team behind him to do the videos he does, and
Hmm.
so like stuff like
Yeah,
that. And I mean, it's hard for me. I feel like sometimes we get stuck in a space where like it's hard to get creative with the content that we do because we just got to show us making and creating like music. But at the same time, you could make it your own and do like you said, get ideas from other creators and then put it into your own idea. Like the how to like 5 ways to like change your lens or 5 lens that you can buy for 5 plugins that you can buy or something. You can change it to that.
exactly.
So that's very smart. Great gems on that. Is there because I know I'm not like stalking or anything, but I do check a lot of the producers' channels out. Is there like how like because your upload schedule is not weekly, right? You don't upload every single week and stuff like that.
No,
So
I,
how does
I,
that go?
I,
Like because supposedly
it
consistency
doesn't
is
work well
key.
for me.
Okay.
Don't take the advice on consistency from me, my friend. No one should
That's
take
good.
consistency is important.
Yeah.
I will tell you that right now. It's something that I don't do, and it's something that I should be doing and I want to
Yeah.
do. I'm it's one of those things where I have a strong need to create content that satisfies me and gets me excited, so it takes me longer to get it to that point versus just putting together a video or a beat or whatever I made today and just filming it and putting it up on YouTube. I feel like there needs for me to be excited about what I'm sharing with the world, I have to be excited about it, and that usually takes me a little longer. But that's something I'm working on because I feel like I need to post a little bit more consistently because for some, it's so weird to me, bro. I have like 91,000 subscribers right now,
Okay.
and I always wonder like there are so many better content makers and producers in the producer community that post regularly. Why the hell do I have this many subscribers and they don't? Like
That's
it's the
exactly
craziest
but
thing.
that's what I was gonna ask you because there that goes to show you that it doesn't really matter about the quantity that or like the consistency may seem like to some people it may seem like once a week, but to you you're posting once every 2 months or something or once a month or 3 months. I don't know
Yeah.
whatever it is, but you still have the success that a lot of YouTubers want to like for me as an example, I have 12,000 subscribers and I have over like 100 and like I think 30 something videos. And ever since one of my videos went super viral, my channel just completely died. Like not completely died, but it felt like it did, right? So that just goes it's like an example. It doesn't I don't think it matters about how consistent like of a weekly basis you're in, but more
See the
like
way, bro. I'll stop you right there, and I
yeah.
hate to do it too, because there's this idea that consistency is super important, bro. But it's so weird because consistency didn't work for me, and now I feel like my audience, the YouTube space has changed, so now I need to
Yeah.
be more consistent, right? And to people that watch this or the producer that's like, I want to make content out there like these guys, bro, just start making content and post regularly for a little while. Does it do well? Yeah, it's doing well. Or if it's not doing well, all right, well, what isn't doing well? And if it takes you a little bit longer, try putting out better quality videos. Does that do well? Oh, it does do well. Great. I'm I, like I'm noticing at this point that I'm spending more time on retaining my viewers and trying different things like, oh, instead of showing a full 8 bars of a melody, I'm only showing 4 bars of a melody in my edits. I'm playing with things to like, to see how I can improve my channel. And there's many elements to it. So coming back to the consistency, it could work, it couldn't. You can't just stick to this and think that it'll work. You have to
Hmm.
be very fluid with your strategy sometimes.
Hmm. No, no, definitely. I definitely agree with that. I obviously, do it like once a week. I'm really trying to do like once or twice a week, get some stuff out there. But it's hard. How does your YouTube analytics look? Like, if you don't mind sharing it with us, like, is the retention rate good? I don't know if you even check that or if you just
So
post.
recently, I've been trying to get my view retention for a video past like the 60%,
Hmm.
and ideally, you probably want it like 70 or 80%, which is
Wow,
very, very difficult to do. But if
that's
you
hard. Yeah.
like, that's impossible, right? But it turns out
Mr.
some of
Beast.
the boys, Mr. Beast, be doing it, right?
Yeah.
I saw some data on one of the homies' YouTube channels, and he showed me a video, and it was flatline, bro. No cap, flatline
Really.
all the way through, and then it drops, and then it comes back up, and then it's flatlined again. And you already know that was a sponsorship that the whole thing dropped, and it was a significant drop on the sponsor. So
Wow.
I feel like we're like like amongst the some of the biggest YouTubers. Like I'm trying to get at their level, so I'm asking like, yo, how do you guys do this, or what are your edits? Like I'm studying people's shit so that I
Like
can
at
get to that
Talenti's?
level. Bro, Ed's been killing it, bro. Ed's been killing it. Bro, all the boys are killing it, bro.
He
No
said
jokes. These
Edwin, I don't know if your how your retention rate is, maybe you could tell us right now, but he shared his retention rate and I was like, it's like at 60. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I
60%.
I if I can get to like usually I'm at like the 40% to 55%. But that's
Okay.
like,
Mhm.
that's average.
Okay.
I think most people's I've always thought that most people's videos did that much, right? And I've
Yeah.
never compared my retention to my first few videos because I'm too scared to see how shit they are. But now that I know what my last few videos are like, now I'm working towards a little bit higher every time, right?
Right.
It's trying to cut little sections or work on the story. Like Ed is killing it when it comes to the story. Like you want to learn how to tell a good story, Ed Talenti's your guy to learn how to tell a good story. You know?
Yeah, and the edits too, man. He shared that he does for a 1 minute of his video, he spends 3 to 4 hours on it. So I was like, yeah, that's why he gets the results sometimes that he's getting. So it's mind blowing, man. I mean, I have an editor. I don't edit my videos, but I feel like he does a good job. I just feel like I'm just not maybe putting interesting videos. The topic matters to me like a lot, but I don't know. It's just in a different space.
I did a video recently about this guitar pedal that I absolutely love. It's my favorite purchase of all time, and
Yeah.
it is by far one of the most video I've ever been proud. It's the video I'm most proud of,
Okay.
and I spent literally a month putting that video together. And in
Jeez.
my opinion, it is one of the best videos on YouTube.
Okay. And did it do well?
Like it did not do well. The topic was horrible.
Mhm.
The edits, the videos, storytelling, I thought was great,
Right.
but it wasn't a topic that the producer community was interested in.
Hmm.
So it's you can spend all the time on a great video and think it's great. Sometimes it won't do well.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what hurts, man. Honestly, and I know people that are listening to this or that are YouTubers and want to kill it and stuff. There goes the perfect example, and it shows you that you can put a lot of time and effort into something, and it's just not gonna work sometimes. And then that's what's really discouraging. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like that. We've all felt there. We've been there before. So it's just what it is. It's like it's part of the game.
But you know what the weird thing is? This is like my second or third video about guitar pedals,
Yeah.
and when the first one didn't perform well, I knew that this one wasn't going to. But I said, fuck it. I like this thing. I want to share it with the world. I
Yeah.
still did it. And that's more important, I think, is knowing what's going to do well and what isn't, bro.
Yeah.
Because you can have a video, you can know that a video is going to do shit and then still post it and it just doesn't do well.
Yeah, that's true. That is how it goes sometimes, and sadly, it's just part of the game. Even the biggest creators, Mr. Beast has shared a bunch of times that there's videos that he's lost a bunch of money on because they didn't, do as good as he wanted them to do. So, but I mean, that's just how
Thing
it
is,
is.
bro, the thing is though, even though I know that the guitar pedal video didn't do well,
Hmm.
in my gut, I know that the producer community knows that guitar pedals are the new wave.
Uh huh.
And they're gonna like every studio producer picture I see, there's some type of guitar pedal in the background. So it's like I'm literally giving you the sauce. Like,
Yeah,
this shit was not popping 2 years ago. No one was talking about it. Now we talking about it. No one's interested. It's like
yeah,
there's the real gem, right? So it
yeah.
just takes sometimes it's just the wrong time to post it too. It could be a great video, it just doesn't work. But also like even if the video doesn't do well, bro, like I learned that video. I didn't get paid for it. I spent
Mhm.
a month on it,
Uh-huh.
made no money whatsoever. But I focus on that video with the intention that I would create resources, templates, and assets so that I can speed up my workflow for future videos. So that
Uh-huh.
when a company reaches out and says, "Hey, we want you to do a sponsored video," and they see, let's say I charge like $5,000 for a video. Well, now
Uh-huh.
that I put this video that I'm super proud of with all these templates, all these resources, I'm saying I want 10, and they'd be like, "What? Why do you want 10?" And I'll send them the link to the video, and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I can see why this is worth 10." Right? I don't.
Yeah.
Some people they have like there are producers that have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers
Mm.
that get paid only a couple $100, and then there's producers with like 40,000 subscribers that get paid like $20,000. Like
Exactly.
it's sometimes your numbers really don't matter. It's like how good is your content and how willing is your community to invest and buy, you know?
Yeah.
So there's literally, yeah, I had to change my mindset really quick. Like I can't be upset if a video doesn't perform well. I have to understand why it didn't perform well so I don't do it again. Because if I do it again, I'm a dumbass.
It's funny, man. Honestly, man. It's so like, how do you say it? Sometimes I feel like the pressure's on. Like as soon as a video gets uploaded, like that YouTube Studio app, you just rank, and it just ranks you like 10 out of 10, and you're just like, ugh. Like I hate seeing that
But
gray area. You know what I mean?
bro, the video that I uploaded today is a 10 of 10.
Oh
But the
gosh,
weird
you
thing
you
is
uploaded today?
I uploaded today and
Oh,
I'm
I'm gonna go check that
competing
out
with
after.
myself. Like that's what I love about the YouTube Studio app is that you like as much as I might like watch like let's say I watch your video and it looks so good. I'm just like, fuck, I wish I made good videos like that. And then I'm comparing myself to you, but really YouTube is telling me with these analytics that yo, Siki, your 10 videos, this is a 10 of 10. It's a shit video. It's telling me that I need to
Yeah.
compete with myself. Don't worry about the other dude, bro. First make your own best videos. Get like
Yeah.
5 videos that are ones of tens, twos of tens.
I, you know what's
Then you can
crazy?
worry
Like
about.
I still, even at the 10 out of 10, whatever crap. Like my last video was a 1 out of 10, right? And I'm still like mad at it. Like I'm still like, ugh, because my views are just so low. After, like I told you, after that video went viral, I just after that I just don't care anymore. If it's not passing 1,000 views, like in the first week, I hate it. I'm just like, nah, it's just whack. Regardless, you know what I mean? It's just
with
how it
with
is.
with with making content, like one thing that Ed was kind of telling me is like he's going through his videos, or I think he did this a couple months ago. He
Hmm.
went through his videos and watched his retention to see like when there was even the slightest drop, and he would like make notes. Oh, I was talking for a little too long here, or I wasn't smiling, or I wasn't laughing, or I wasn't doing this or that, or whatever. And then
Yeah,
he'd make a list of all that. Now you know exactly why people are not watching.
yeah.
Now you know why people aren't watching, right? The next thing is now how do you do another video? The next video, how are you going to make that better? Am I going to title my next video Guitar Pedals? Fuck no.
No,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
man.
pick a
Like strategy is like you probably have the guitar pedal in there, but the topic can be a little bit like deceiving. You know what I mean? Like it maybe not completely about that. It's not really clickbait, but a little bit of clickbait is still in there, right?
exactly. Like even just because I have a guitar pedal, like doesn't mean like you guys have to have a guitar pedal. I just really fuck with them. I think they're really cool,
Yeah.
right? Like the way that YouTube works, at least my understanding is YouTube shows your video to people. People will usually see the thumbnail and make a decision whether they like it. Do I like it? Yes, no. Do I like the guy's face? Yes, no. Do I like the color of the background? Yes, no. Do I like the red? No, maybe not. Second thing they do is look at the title. Oh, is the
Right.
title interesting? Great. I want to click on it. Is the title not interesting, or is there a word in there not interesting, or is the title too long that I missed the rest of the video? I have to click on it. Now you've your thumbnail and your title are the first two important things. The next thing is once they click on it, are you giving them the value that they saw in the title and the thumbnail in the first 30 seconds or
Yeah,
15
30 seconds.
seconds,
Right.
right? If you can't do that, then they're not going to watch the rest of it. So that's why the first 15 to 30 seconds, that's when you give them a great hook. Once you
Right.
have a great hook is immediately after like give them what they wanted,
Right.
right?
There's like
Like
it,
it's
it's honestly to me it's like amazing because I don't know if you know like Try Freeze. He's just a
yeah,
newer producer making content on YouTube. Like his videos, like they're kind of simple. You know, they're very fast paced though. Like J Cactus music, same thing. They're very just simple, showing the DAW and then the little window in the corner. You know, and their videos just do so good. You know what I mean?
they're articulate. That's why they're obviously their music is good, but they're articulate with what they're saying. When they pronounce their words, every sentence is clear and there's a reason and intention behind every action that they're doing. It's at least what I kind of
Okay.
see when I watch their videos,
Uh huh.
right? That like when they say, "Oh, I'm doing this and this." So this is the crazy hi-hat pattern and this is how you make that pattern, but let me show you a completely different one, but with using the same strategy
So
or
you're
whatever.
staying
And
on to
people
watch
like
that, yeah.
exactly, right? Like instead of showing someone, "Hey, this is the hi-hat pattern," and you play it for them, they could be like, "I don't care. How do you actually make that and how do I do this 100 times?" You know, they're giving you the step by step for each element of their songs.
Right.
Like that's why like Jay's videos are like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes sometimes because he's going through everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tutorial, like it's he's teaching and then he's sprinkling and that's what's smart about Jay's videos is he's sprinkling in a little bit of like vloggy or different content where it's a little bit more personal life stuff,
Switching it a little
like
bit.
going around meeting people. Yeah, exactly, cuz you can't like expect people to care about you and your lifestyle if you haven't given them enough value,
Right. That's so
right?
true, man.
So
That's so I never thought of it like that. I mean, I have a good relationship with well with J Cactus not too much. With Try Freeze I do have a really good relationship with him. I might get him on soon. Ask him a bunch of questions too. But it's just interesting. Everybody has different styles of content. Me, I don't know what type of content you like watching more. I'm more, I don't like watching beat making videos. Like unless it's like maybe Ed's or yours or Kyle Beats because they put a little bit more. It's a different style of like vloggy and showing their lifestyle. But I like more lifestyle videos. You know, incorporating the beat making, of course, and stuff like that, or anything
right.
else. But just sitting down watching a cook up video, I can't do it, bro. I don't know how you feel about that, but some people do
Bro,
like it
I'm
though.
weird. I like some weird videos, bro. Like so the other day I was looking at the not like weird, but like
Sketchy videos
I searched no, I was so this is a crazy gem, bro. So I love sound design. I'm
uh-huh.
very passionate about like the nerdier side of music production and just everything in general. So when I look
Hmm.
up a video about how to make dark ambient melodies, which is one of the videos of mine that popped off, I thought let me go revisit this. Let me go find the video that inspired me. And I knew what I was looking for the shittiest thumbnail with the lowest views on the video with a guy not even talking. I was looking for that type of nerd who
Okay.
doesn't care about the thumbnail, the title or anything. It's a 20-minute long, all right guys, I'm gonna add a resonance. You know what I mean? Like those
Yeah,
types of
yeah,
videos.
yeah,
But then that's where all the gems really be, right?
yeah.
That's where all the real nitty gritty. I love those types of videos, but I also like Peter McKinnon. I love watching like um what's his
Yeah.
name, Sam Colder's videos. Like I like vloggy
Ooh, yeah.
cinematic stuff. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's that's just like
Then
the more
you definitely
mainstream
have to
stuff I
watch
like.
Nick. You have to definitely watch You have to definitely watch Nicholas Crystal. Then you, if you like Peter McKinnon, this guy is killing all these guys. I swear. This guy's
Really?
yes, he's new.
That's a
He's
big statement. Okay,
no,
I'm gonna have
no,
to check
bro.
him out
No,
after.
he is. Even Peter McKinnon has said that himself. Like he's on his channel. Like that guy Sam, the one you mentioned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think he just flew out to and they did a video together with Nicholas Sam, with him.
Wow,
He's killing everybody right now. He only has like 50 videos and has I think 600,000 subscribers already.
dude. I think
Yeah.
Peter McKinnon got 1 million in 1 year.
Oh my goodness. Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
A
That's
million
hard.
subscribers in 1 year, bro. We out here trying to get to 100K, bro.
For real. It's
Yeah,
tough,
that
man.
that's
Like the niche is not as good. Like it's different, you know. I'm thinking bigger. Like Simon Servita kind of opened my eyes to this. He was like, I don't really care. He cares about placements, but he says it's not. I don't care as much about placements as I do on as I care of having eyeballs on me. Like because I want to just bring like like a wider type of audience, not just producers, you know. And then I'm like, that makes sense because how far can you get with just making music, you know? I mean, Andrew Huang obviously, you know, he proved it to us that you can obviously do it. He's at 1 million subscribers, but like, I mean, how much further can you get after like after that? You know, I
right.
know you can run a business. You can definitely run a business, I think, with the music content and stuff. But to reach a a wider audience, I don't know how far music can get you. So
I,
that's,
f- I,
you
f-
know,
I feel like I don't even feel like this is a fact. Content creators make more money than these industry producers.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this, and everybody, like people are like, really? Even my Discord chat's like, really? I'm like,
Bro,
yes, bro.
there are producers like, and I'm talking about super producers. I
Yeah,
super producers, like the
yeah.
biggest, like the top five. They're lucky if they make like 300,000. Bro,
Hmm.
I know a YouTuber that charged $50,000 for one sponsored video.
Oh yeah,
One.
oh yeah. I believe it. Hmm.
It's like it's a different ball game, bro,
Yeah.
and like we're not here for the money, but like at the end, like me personally, if I make $100,000 a year,
Hmm.
I'm happy. I know that I can pay all my bills. I'm not a very like um materialistic
Materialistic.
person.
Hmm.
I'm not materialistic at all. I will happily drive a 2004 Corolla for the rest of my life and dump all my money into my stocks, my portfolio, and invest as much as can because I'm more interested in the long term gains than to show off to a bunch of nobodies that, hey, I got the
Hmm.
latest, greatest, Travis Scott sneakers on or this, that. Like, it doesn't matter to me, bro.
That's good. Yeah.
Like when I talk, like some of the guys that make YouTube videos, bro, they don't even care. They
Hmm.
don't care to mention it. We have such a deeper relationship nowadays. Like it's so crazy to me. Like when I first started making these videos, bro, I felt so alone. Like I
Hmm.
had no one to kind of like discuss all this shit. But in the last like this year, talking with like Ed Talenti, Ocean, Kyle,
Yeah.
Gami, like we kind of been like talking and sharing gems with each other. Like, yo, this is what's working. This is what's not working. Checking up on each other. Yo, what do you think about this thumbnail? So now we have like, it feels like an office almost. You know how you can just go up, hey
Yeah.
Jim, did you get this email from this guy here? How do I, that kind of shit. Like it feels
Yeah.
like I have people to talk to now. Like I
Yeah.
have, and it's like now Simon will just call me up at like at 8 o'clock at night and be like, "Yo, what'd you eat for dinner, bro?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, it's dope. Honestly, it's super. Like when I talk to people, I never talked to you before, but this is like a start of a, you know, a relationship. Even, you know, I knew who you were for the longest time, you know, and obviously sometimes to get more recognition, you do need to put in the work too. Like I'm not gonna lie and just be like, no, you know, followers don't matter, or you know, putting in like it does matter a little bit up to a certain extent, because how else are you gonna get
It
recognized? You know what
does.
I mean? That's just the social media, you know,
It's a social proof
credibility.
that
Yeah, the
exactly,
credibility. You
exactly,
just need
bro.
the credibility. Like this guy, he knows what he's doing. You know, he's not just like whatever, just trying to. And it's harder when you're just trying to start off. and trying to reach those people. Because I did that to Kyle Beats. I feel so dumb like now, because in the beginning when I was starting off like 3 years ago, I was spamming the crap out of his DMs. But now I'm like, why did I even do that? You know what I mean? So it's just things that
Bro,
happen.
don't even think twice about that, bro. Like if you ever like the weird thing is if like we've all done that. I've I used to like hit up this guy like nonstop and he just never replied. And I'm like, yo, why am I like chasing the dude? Like I'm not like I never ask anyone for anything. Like I
Hmm.
never say, yo, can you do me a favor? Can you do Bro, I'm low key. I'm just interested in like, yo, how you doing, man? Like,
Yeah,
yo, like I just want to talk to people and kind of pick their brains and kind of
yeah,
share information and just see how I can help them and how they can help me, but in a more like just the most valuable thing I can take from them is their
right.
time. That's a big ask, if I'm
Yeah,
honest, though. I just realized, but still, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna ask for
yeah.
your
And
time,
it's fun. It's fun
you
having these
know. Um,
conversations though. Like, even I interviewed I don't know if you know who this is, but oh my god, how did I forget his name? He's a really good homie of mine. I just forgot his name right now. That's sad. But he's
really good homie of
never.
mine, but I forget his
I know,
name.
I know, right? Such a bad homie right now. His name is Nate. Nate, the producer. He
No, I know Nate. Nate has like that.
a dark
He posts
vibe,
like
like
that thumbnail with like a fucking flame coming
flame.
through on his
Yeah,
thumbnail.
yeah, yeah. Him.
Yeah,
So me and him
good
became
branding, Nate.
yeah. So he's like doing really good, and me and him became like really good friends because we just talked every day at some point. Like, hey, bro, like yeah, because he's married too, and he has a kid too, and I have my wife, I have a son, I have one more on the way, and like it's just like it's a different conversations too we have like with him, as like parents and like husbands, and but we also talk music. So we just hit it off, and it's crazy over the internet. Like you just can have so much, like you feel like you know somebody when you meet them in person. Like Ocean, that was my first time meeting him when he came over to LA. He came to my house, but I felt like I'd known him forever. I felt like yeah, bro,
Bro,
like let's cook up.
there's this idea that like the YouTuber, like someone asked me on my Discord, yo, is Simon Servita as cool as he seems in his videos? I'm like, bro, he is so much cooler in person
Yeah,
than you know? Like like talking to Ed is like a different person when you're talking to him. He is like so genuine and he's so giving. Like he literally changed my life in this last year. The
that's
same thing
crazy.
goes for all these guys. We're just regular people, but I think through through building our brand and our community, we've learned so many lessons that it's like, all right, it's really you can't really it's all about what you can give back and trying to build genuine relationships. Even right now, like you can hear it in my tone of voice that I'm
Yeah,
trying, like I want people to know that we're just regular dudes. We're just
yeah,
doing what we love to do and that's all we want to do is put out content that gets people excited to go come to their room and make music,
yeah,
you know? That shit gets me so excited. Like when someone leaves a comment saying, "Yo, Sicky, bro, that tip right there got me literally off the couch and I have like no legs."
he rolled him. He rolled over there, bro. That's dope. You see what that? Yeah, that's really dope, man.
You
That's
know, so
awesome. And
whether you have
like
like a if you have like 100 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, there are people that like bro, of all these YouTubers, I feel like I have the guys that I talk to, like I'm the smallest one. I don't
nah,
bring a whole lot to the table, but like I'm like, yo, what? And we're helping each other out. Like that's the kind of energy you kind of got to have if you're trying to be success in this space, in this content creation space. You can't have secrets, bro. Like when a
hmm,
company hits me up, be like, "Hey, can you do a product?" and someone will be like, "Don't work with them. That's a spam email. They're gonna hack your YouTube channel." You know how
yeah,
much of a game changer that is, bro? Like, oh, this
yeah,
company's just gonna lowball you, or this guy don't work with. Like you kind of know what's going on. You can kind of play the game because we're working together towards our goal right now, bro. Is to make the music producer community as fucking big as we possibly can. We want
yes,
more people making music, more people excited about creating music. That's all we're focused on. That's why like our strategy right now is make more interesting viral feeling content, whether it's a challenge,
yes.
multiple beats, whatever it is.
No, definitely, bro. I am 100% on that. The one who really is also for that and speaks like you and like in this sense is Busy. Busy Works Beats. And I do want to
Fuck
have him
yeah,
on
bro.
too. Yeah, man. He's just like amazing. Like how much he stands up for the producer community and how
For
much he
sure,
is
bro.
like, because he's worked obviously with people that are way like, in the industry already. And for him to come down and be like the content producer or the content space of everybody is just like it's just super important. Like you guys have no idea. Like these guys are the next generation to kill it, and we're seeing it already slowly build up. And I feel like yes, I've talked to. I don't know if you were on that new platform where it was hitting for a while, Clubhouse. I don't know if you
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
jumped on for a while. Yeah, there was a lot of debates on there with like industry producers and internet producers, and you're just a beat maker. There's just so much controversy between each other, and I'm just like, bro, everybody's just making music and having fun with it. Just we live in different times, man. Like it's not how it used to be. So why is everybody
Right.
getting mad at that? Like people should
For,
be happy about it.
First of all, Busyworks Beat is literally the father of us all. He's like Big
Yeah,
Daddy. You have a problem, your company looks at you sideways, you hit him
yeah,
up and you ask him like, "Yo, how do I maneuver?" Because like, bro,
yeah,
when I first made my video, I had no idea. When I started making like 5,000, 10,000, 50, you don't know what you're doing, bro. We don't know. We
yeah,
have no clue. When
yeah.
a company hits you up and they're like, "Yeah, I have like 50,000 subscribers, or you have 50,000 RMC. How many subscribers you got, bro?
I got 12,000.
All right, you got 12,000 subscribers. Company hits you up, be like, we're gonna give you $50 to talk about this
Oh,
product,
50
bro.
bucks.
12,000,
No way.
bro. That's how they be. That's how they
No,
be
that's what you
because
gotta
they know
know.
that these guys.
That's what you gotta know how much your worth is in the beginning. It can be like that, but then that's why you're saying you got that group now that you can rely on. That's gonna help you too.
Exactly, bro. Like and you can't be like we're not in competition with each other, bro. That's the beautiful thing about it is like when you stop thinking of like these other content creators or these music producers as your competition, you start to grow together.
Hmm.
Yo, how weird would it be, bro, if I made a video today about guitar pedals and it tanked, right? And then Simon Servita said, "I'm gonna make a guitar pedal
Hmm.
video," and he fucks over. If we're friends, I'm gonna be like, "Bro, that video is not gonna do well,"
Yeah.
and he can be like, I'm gonna switch up the strategy."
Right.
Like learn from other people's mistakes. Like we're literally like there's like 12 of us, and we're just like, "Yo, this didn't work for me."
Right.
And we're all kind of learning from each other so that we can truly make this the biggest community so we don't do the things that didn't work for each other,
Right.
you know?
Exactly. I have my group like that too, where I have like there is like one of them. His name is Excalibur Zero. He does a lot of sync licensing, and I got another guy
Okay.
named Danny Beats. Another one.
Is that William J?
Nah. That's his name is Nathan.
No, it's someone else.
And then I got
Oh,
another
okay.
one like John the Dreamer and Tata Beats and Adelante Music. We all have this like our little group where we're just constantly doing things, and I've been able to get movie placements because of him, right? And so it's like the
Mm-hmm.
networking part of it. You never know who you're gonna meet. And this, I mean, I didn't even know who he was in the beginning where I started making music. He lived like 5 minutes from my house when I lived in Downey in LA, like closer to LA, downtown. And he was, hey man, he had like 1,000 followers or something. He said, hey man, I seen your beats, your videos, like you're down to chill. I was like, yeah, let's just do it. You live really close, why not? I was starting off too. And
Mm-hmm.
this guy's like killing it in the sync licensing space now. It's like the network, like you never know the opportunity that you're gonna have after a while. You just, we got to be nice with everybody and network with people that they have the same interest in like that you have, and you never know how it's gonna pay off in the long run. I'm not saying this because like, oh, I did it because I knew it was gonna pay off. No, I just did it because it was fun, and at the moment it was like, it was a good opportunity to just meet somebody in the same producer space. So it's a learning experience for anybody that rejects people too. You just be nice to everybody, and you never know what can come out of it. You
Yeah,
know.
there can't be any egos in this, bro. I've like take this as a learning opportunity from both of us. Like I'm sure you've like burned a bridge or two or said something weird that screwed
Yeah.
things over. It's done. I literally like apologized to a dude the other day, and I was like, bro, this I shouldn't have said that, bro. And it
Yeah.
was so, and that's, bro. God bless. He knows who he is if he watches this, bro. Shout out you, man. But it's just sometimes like you don't understand what's going on, but you can't burn bridge. You can't say I I'm basically you have to be open, like what you said. Be open to
Mm-hmm.
everyone, bro. Like again, you like there are people like that'll Busy Works Beats, bro. He'll just reach out, and be like, good shit, bro. Let me help
Mm-hmm.
you out with this. He invited me to this this group that he has full of like a million different content creators, producers. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not all of them make content. Not all of them have YouTube channels or even social media. Some of them are just like they're
Yeah.
label. There, some of them are studio owners. But
Yeah.
hey,
You
if
talking
I
about
ever wanted to
you talking about the mastermind
yeah,
chat?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you got all these people, one
Mm-hmm.
guy wants to do a promo for this kit or this course or whatever. Someone will be like,
Putting
"Yo,
them
this
on.
is literally my template. Here you
Yeah,
go."
man.
It's like, why would I want to burn a bridge with anyone? Everyone's a resource. Everyone's here to help each other out. Like you're like right now I'm having this interview with you. If I ever come down to LA, I'm gonna be like, bro, can you give me some recommendations on where I can stay? Like, what are like areas I shouldn't go to? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, why the I might just show up in Compton, and be like, yo, what's up?
And I lived in Compton, bro. That's the first thing you don't want to go is Compton, man. Don't go there, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
just
mean, absolutely. It's just, Bernie, I know there's some weirdos out there too, like the little weird ones that kind of like persistently, like, and consistently just always bugging you. As I try to be as patient as I can. But at some point, I got to tell them, hey, man, like, I just can't right now. Like, it's not, just nicely tell some people because it's
yeah,
always somebody at the other end of the screen, and social media has kind of
yeah.
like made that kind of like just ignore or seen whatever it is. I don't take anything personal, but I just try to be as patient as I can, like,
You s- you
or I
you
have
see
blocked
that
people
side.
before, but
You
yeah.
see that side on social media. Like I posted a video today on TikTok about how to, or like, what studio would you pick if you could only be in there for 24 hours? And this guy says, yo, none of these studios are my vibe.
Uh,
It felt hate. It felt like a little bit of hate to me, but I'm like, I don't know what this guy's tone is. It's
yeah.
literally, you ever heard like someone do text to speech? It
Yeah.
just sounds like a robot. Like, who knows what kind of emotion that guy might have been having. So I just sent him, I'm like, it's no worries, bro. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Why am I also like, why would you waste time engaging with someone who's not furthering your whatever your goal is for the day or the week or the month? Like, bro, I'm not here for the guy that doesn't like my videos. I'm here for the thousands of people that do.
Yeah.
That one guy might not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like with the like I'm there's no negative energy. Right? Hey, have a great day, man. Hope you figure out whatever's going on in your
Yeah,
head.
no, definitely, man, definitely. And talking about like, cause I know we were just like been talking about random things, which is super cool. But I do want to ask, like, how do you manage your income? Like, how much do you get from each revenue source, and like, how do you manage that? You don't have to say specific numbers or anything. It just, like, how do you go about getting some money from the content that you're doing?
So the revenue, the streams of revenue for me are obviously my YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
and then the sponsored videos, the sound kits. What else do I do? I mean, I do a lot of like investing outside of stuff like crypto and stuff like that, or like just
Mm-hmm.
the Nasdaq or the S&P 500, like the the other shit that you don't unrelated to music. Um, and then I mean, whatever, like that's those are kind of my revenue streams.
Mm-hmm.
It changed like this year. I think I'm focusing a little bit more, or at least it feels like I'm focusing more on the sponsored videos, just because I want to kind of
Yeah.
understand how to maneuver it now rather than later, because I'm already almost at that 100,000. So if I hit that 100,000, it's a different game now,
Yeah.
right? The companies, there's probably some type of bot out there that just detects, oh, this person hit 100,000. Hey, do you want to promote this League of Legends video game for us?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of stuff. But um, personally, the biggest payday for me was in December of last year.
Mm-hmm.
and some halfway point of January where my one of my drum kits, my Monarch kit, hit $20,000 in
Oh
sales.
wow.
That's like the biggest payday like in a month, like within a 28 or 30-day period,
Mm-hmm.
right? But keeping in mind though, like just because I dropped a kit that month doesn't mean that I didn't spend the last like 11 months working on that kit. So
Yeah.
really it's 20,000 across the last, like
Almost
11 months.
year.
So
Yeah.
exactly. And I mean, like there are people like I think Kyle said on his podcast he made $1 million off of the drip plugin. So it's like now when you see that those two numbers, you're like, bruh, the ceiling isn't even 20K. The ceiling is 1 mil, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure like the ceiling's even higher than that, dog. Like I know sound design companies out there it's like they they did what like 6 or 7 million. I don't want to say their names, but most people probably know who they are. Like $6 or 7 million
Yeah.
in just profit.
Yeah.
Just profit, bro.
Yeah,
It's
no,
crazy
no,
to
no.
me.
I know the companies that, like the plugin companies. For those that are listening to this, like you'd be surprised. Like they will pay a significant amount of money if you have the right audience for you to, get your stuff out there, and they will want to work with you more often if you get the, engagement that, that they see that you're getting. So I would never sleep on a good sponsorship. I take sponsors here and there when I feel like it's beneficial to the community that I have. Like yesterday,
Hmm.
I took one. I put out a video about this app called Soundly, and I made a video on it. And I thought it was good for some people because some people don't like making content, and that app is like a new SoundCloud where they can like your picture or whatever, and then they can listen to the rest of your music just by following you. So it's cool. Like I
Right.
felt like, oh, okay, that's a pretty dope app. But sponsorships, never sleep on them and be careful. Like you said earlier, like you can get really, not like robbed or anything, but they can lowball you for sure. So
They're they're big companies, bro. I'm not gonna. I was about to get into my negative space for a second, but there are some big companies that have exceptionally large profit margins.
yeah, we all
Well,
know.
right, and then they're the sleaziest with like the lowest bond. Then you come back at them and you kind of look them at them side is like, are you joking right now?
Yeah.
And I've done that in the past where like it's just not good, and it creates an awkward situation because like the thing with sponsored content is that um, making one video for a company, and I had a call with a company. I literally sat on a phone call with this dude, and I'm like, listen, bro, I can do one video for you guys. And if your head office CEO is more interested in doing sponsored content because he hopes that that first video will just convert people, it doesn't work like that,
Hmm.
right? Like you can't just like I can't just put on like I don't know use a mouse one time in my video and just be like, "Hey, check it out."
Yeah.
That's you're giving yourself one opportunity.
Yeah.
And the best advertisers in the world know that sometimes you got to do 100,000
Yeah.
different types of posts to actually finally reach people, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like think about it like this like I think it was the Oscar or the the Oscars.
Hmm.
15 million people watched that.
Yeah.
15 million people watched that
That's crazy.
the Oscars. And so
Yeah.
the sponsored videos that were happening before and after in the pre-roll or whatever, they probably
Yeah.
paid a pretty penny, right? But
Yeah.
think about all the YouTubers, like the Mr. Beast, the Emma Chamberlains that get like $7, $8 million, the David Dobrik's, like they get like crazy views off
Yeah.
of just one video. How much
Yeah.
like
No.
they're you know what I mean? Like it's like there's just a lot of money to be there's a lot of
Mhm.
money out in the world, bro. That's why there's no competition in this space. It's
Yeah. No.
just it's
Definitely,
bigger
man.
than the money, bro.
Definitely, definitely. I just one last question I want to ask you because it's been a good conversation so far. It's been actually been really really good. Is there like, what do you like? Is there anything that you regret that you've done? Maybe it's one of my last questions, not the last one, but was there anything? If you regret anything you've done in the past that you think you could have done differently, and you're like, ah, man, I should have just done this differently, and maybe you would have had a better outcome if you would have done it like in a different way.
No, because I feel like I really believe this. I've fucked up enough in life, like done like stupid things here and there, that
Mm.
had I not fucked them up, I would not have learned what I know now.
Mm.
And like the things that I have screwed up, like I genuinely feel sorry about them.
Yeah.
And but I wouldn't go back in time and change them because I know so much more from that experience. You know,
Mm.
like you can't have regrets, bro. Like unless of course you do something really weird, but it's all a learning opportunity, bro. You know,
Yeah.
I've burnt bridges with people, and now I'm like I can't do that again. So all
Hmm.
right, sorry, I'm not gonna do that. Watch. That's why I like just snap myself out of it. You know,
Right. That's
can't.
dope. Yeah. That's a good way. That's a good mentality to have. A good way to see it. I feel kind of the same way. Is there where do you see like the future of YouTube and content and music producer, all that space? Where do you see the future of it all?
Hmm. I think it'd be really cool one day if we got like we got virtual reality DAWs. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh,
I think
crazy.
that
Okay.
could be a cool future, right?
Hmm.
Um,
Like doing
and
beats in the
then well,
metaverse type of thing.
yeah, but also like if Elon's working on Neuralink, bro, all you need to do is have like a connection to your brain. Your brain's gonna create the sound waves for you, and you can just sit in here. Perfect acoustics always,
Yeah.
always in your brain, right?
Yeah. That would be crazy, bro. Like you just in your brain, everything, and you just have some way to just Dropbox it into your like your computer. Or something.
Yo, Arms, check out this beat.
I know, I know.
But
That's crazy.
content YouTube creation space, I feel like content is gonna get shorter. TikTok is literally I never thought
Killing.
YouTube would ever go, but I like I feel like YouTube could go. Not saying it will, but
Yeah.
damn, the way TikTok be, bro. Like I posted a video today at like
Uh,
9 o'clock. It has like 16 or 17,000 views. I only got like 6,000 followers on there. So
yeah.
it's just crazy. So
Yeah.
I also think that if you want to start making content right now, I give you the next 18 months before TikTok does something weird where like you don't get the same reach.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah.
now.
I say that the same thing. Like
That's it.
TikTok is like definitely somewhere where you have to be. Like you must have videos on TikTok if you really want to reach an audience. You like TikTok is killing almost everything right now. Even Instagram got reels and doing the same. Like YouTube Shorts. TikTok is just like the master right now, and it's just showing everybody out.
It does well because people get the instant dopamine hit. Like
Yeah.
if I instead of me making a 10-minute video about 10 things, 10 plugins I can't live without, yo, let me just make a 15-second video with all plugins on it and then make a part 2 or part 3 showing each of the instruments. That way,
Hmm.
watch this. This is crazy. People TikTok is their algorithm is the craziest algorithms ever. If I make a video, 10 of my favorite plugins and I just list them all out. This is this one.
Yeah.
This I like this one because of this. And then I make 10 other videos after that. Each of them separately showed, like showing each of them individually, but just kind of playing some sounds from them. Some of those videos will do well.
Mm.
What do you get from that? You get to know what people like seeing you use. If I do 10 of those plugins, what plugin do you think I'm most likely to show on my next video? Omnisphere because everyone knows it, or the video that got 100 million views because no one's ever heard of it and it sounds fucking cool.
That
You know,
one, of course.
it's like a tester. It's a tester. It's a way to like test things.
Right.
And right now you can test. You can try. I literally tried one video with two intros. One
Mm.
the in one of the intro was like if I made a this is what it would sound like if I made a beat for Nike. And this is what it would sound like if I made a beat for the NBA. Two
Yeah.
different audiences that TikTok is showing the videos to. NBA fans and shoe footwear followers, right?
Right.
And when you and now it's like you got two different reaches. Blew my mind. I was like, holy crap. And one of them did better, like way better than the other one. One
Wow.
of them did
Okay.
so much better. So it's like it could be a shitty video, but with a different intro it might sound good.
Yeah, that's a good
Can't
way
do
to
that on
see it
YouTube.
too. No, no, you can, man. Your video will be like it'll sync because you have a very niche audience. Like you know what I mean. That's the good thing you broke that down because people don't understand that to make content. I do believe in like having a niche type of content because you only have a specific audience, and if you do want to make it into like a business later on, then if you're all over the place, it's gonna be a little bit like a little bit here and there. I don't know, maybe it could work for some people when they're, but I feel like TikTok is definitely a good platform to be on right now, especially if you want to showcase music and blow up the fastest possible. You just gotta be smart and strategic on how you're gonna make the content when it comes to that. But I mean, TikTok is definitely one big. Is there anything, bro, that you want to say before? I mean, it's pretty much. I don't want to take up more time. We've been on this for like an hour already.
All
So
right. I'm gonna
yeah,
say this to you, the guy watching this video. Get your ass up, bro. You can do this. I'm a guy that used to live in my mom and dad's basement. I'm doing
uh,
this shit. I come from a
yeah.
background of people that don't believe you can do this shit, and I'm doing it. So if I can do it, you can do it. And if you're not doing it, it's your own fault. That's all you need to know. Just fucking get up, work at it nonstop. Don't let your foot off the gas. That's what you got to do. That's it.
Awesome, bro. Thank you so much. Last words were amazing. I'm gonna turn off my camera now, so
All right, bro.
in case I don't want to see I'm recording.